everyone, thank you for tuning in and welcome to week 4 of NFL football picks. My name is Max Turner, and you are witnessing the birth of a new era in sports handicapping. As always, joining me, my friend and esteemed colleague, Johnny Carter. Johnny.
Thanks a lot, Max. Hello, folks. My name, like Max just said, is Johnny Carter, and I am here for one reason and for one reason only. That reason, to win you money, folks. It's that simple. Hop on board. You will not be disappointed. Here at Gold Train Locks, Inc., we win games. It is what we do. We just win games. Like I said, I am Johnny Carter, part of Gold Train Locks, Inc., and we are here to win you money, folks. Max, tell a little bit about yourself.
Here we go. As I said, guys, week 4 is finally here, and Gold Train Locks, Inc., we're going to go out on a limb here and say that week 4 is going to be the biggest week that we have had this year. Coincidentally, it is the first time that we are bringing our picks to you free. Here's a little history of what we did. We're 12-12-1 this year. We've had a tough week 1, which usually everyone does. If you know anything about sports gambling, week 1 is always a tough one to pick. But then when we came back with a winning week, we came back with another week going 5-5, and now here we are in week 4. By the way, last week, you want to talk upsets? We called the upset. We said Miami would take down New England, and guess what happened? They did. But having said all that, we still went 500, and here at Gold Train Locks, Inc., we went 3-4 with our locks. 3 wins on our locks, 1 loss. But you know what? That was still a losing week to us. It didn't matter. It was unsatisfactory. And let me tell you what, folks, we've had a whole lot of time to think about it, and we didn't like it. So what we did is we went into Monday night. We picked the parlay. It hit, as we called, going over in the first half. So here we go, Johnny. What are we going to do for them this week? Let's get to the picks.
Let's do it. Week 1, we got Atlanta at Carolina. Tell us about it, Max.
Here's what's going to happen, plain and simple. Carolina's got a better record than the team. And to be honest with you, I think Michael Turner's going to have a big one. Look for Atlanta getting 7. The Burner's going to take care of business. Why don't you pick it up in KC?
All right, next, we got the Broncos going into Arrowhead to take on the Chiefs. Big line here. We got Denver at -10, but guess what, folks? They will cover. The Chiefs, you know it, I know it, they're awful this year. Denver squeaked by a couple games, but we're not worried about it. They're going to take care of business. They're going to cover the spread in Arrowhead.
Done deal.
Done. Next, we got the 49ers going into New Orleans to take on the Saints. What do you think,
Here's
Max?
what we do. I got a few quick bullet points. Dome, home crowd, Reggie Bush. I didn't even need to see the line before this game as long as it was under 10. Guess what? We're only given 6. I take New Orleans all the way there. Now take us into New York for the Jets.
I like this game a lot. I really do. The Jets looked awful on Monday night. We all know that. The Cardinals, on the other hand, playing pretty well. Tough week for him last week, but that's all right. Kurt Warner throwing the ball well. Lots of weapons for him. And you know what? Brett Favre, you never know what you're going to get from him, but I really think the difference in this game is a pick 6 by the Cardinals. At least 1, maybe even 2. I think that's the difference. I think Arizona covers on the road in the Meadowlands.
Very good. Very good. Here we go. Let me take you real quick to Oakland, where San Diego is coming in to play the Raiders. You know what? They got to win this game, and by gotta them, I mean San Diego. It's going to happen this week. Ed Hockley, bad. They're steamed. They've had a decent start with a lot of bad falls, and guess what? It's like a puzzle coming into place this week.
The Chargers are back, folks.
What we're going to do is we're going to take the Chargers. We're going to lay 8, and we're going to look for a big game on that offense.
Next, we got the Vikings and Adrian Peterson and Gus Frerotte going into Tennessee to take on the Titans. And I'm telling you what, folks, this Titans defense is for real. Adrian Peterson may scare you, and he probably should, but I'm telling you what, this Titans defense should scare you more. I realize we're laying 3 points here, but I'm not too worried about it. Kerry Collins, not as bad as you think. Jeff Fisher, best coach in football. Titans, ready to play. Defense takes care of business. They cover at home against the Vikings.
Not to mention Gus Frerotte, going to be a little tired coming off of his 55th birthday celebration before that game. So let me take you now. Where are we going here? Let me take you to Dallas. Now, this was a easy pick for me. As I said a million times, as long as the line was under 20 points, I was going to take Dallas. Romo, T.O. You don't even need to talk about the running game. We all know what they have, and they're going to tear it up. Laying 11 at home, I think that's a pretty easy pick right there. Dallas to the bank.
The next game we have is the Bills going to St. Louis to take on the Rams at home. Once again, everyone knows how bad the Rams are. They're awful. They're starting Trent Green this week, but do you care, folks? Because I know I sure don't. Same old mess. The Bills, for real this year, good defense. Trent Edwards playing pretty well. Marshawn Lynch is a monster. I think they cover. 8 points, not too worried about it. And folks, take note because this is the gold mine of the week.
One of our 3 guaranteed picks by one of our colleagues who's not present, but our gold mine of the week. His gold mine of the week.
What's the gold mine of the week done so far this season, Max?
The gold mine of the week is 1-2, but as I said before,
Tough
first
start.
3 weeks are hard.
We're okay.
Feeling good.
2
We
and 2
talked
after
right
this week.
before we sat down, feeling good. That's going to take us into the big part of our show, folks, where we present you with our 2 guaranteed picks. First, I'm going to let Johnny do his.
This is where the show gets fun, folks. This is where the show gets fun. You may have noticed that I skipped over the game involving the Texans at Jacksonville Jaguars. The Jaguars came on strong last week. Maurice Jones-Drew, Fred Taylor showed what they're made of. David Garrard playing better. The defense is for real at home against the Texans. I know what you're thinking. The Texans have given them problems in the past couple of years. But guess what, folks? I don't care. I don't care to the point where Jacksonville is my lock of the week. Lock it up, folks. Jacksonville at home, taking care of business and covering that spread. Lock of the week.
Gotta love it. He's 1-1-1 going in to make this a winning
I gave
season,
you Washington
folks.
last week, and guess what they did? They covered. Get used to it. Rest of the year, I don't miss anymore. Lock of the week.
Here's where we go to my gravy train of the week, folks. I started off the season 2-0. I took a hit last week. It's a gravy train rolling into the station. And let me tell you where that station's located, folks. It is in Cincinnati, and it is on the Browns. The Browns are going to come into town with a lot to prove. Derek Anderson playing for his job. He doesn't want Brady Quinn getting on that field. So what he's going to do is going to throw TD passes to Braylon Edwards. Look for him to hook up 2 to 3 times in that game. And getting 3.5, folks, we could have been laying 3.5. Take the Browns. That is my gravy train of the week. Now we got something else to cover before we let you go, folks. We have our Monday night parlay already picked. It's a winner. It was an easy one for us to make. But in order for you to get those Monday night parlays, you got to get on your computer. Email us absolutely free. goldtrainlocks@gmail.com. goldtrainlocks@gmail.com. Get our free newsletter right here with the analysis and get our free picks typed up and get them on your computer so you can just sit back, relax, strap it in, and enjoy yourself a fun and money-making weekend.
Like Max just said, we know what we're going to pick on Monday night. We know who's going to cover, and we know whether or not the game is going to go over or under. We know this. And you can find out. All you have to do is email us by emailing us at goldtrainlocks@gmail.com. You will have access to our weekly newsletter as well as our Monday night parlays every week. The only way you can get our Monday night parlays is through our email. We will not give them out on these YouTube videos.
Absolutely
Get on
free.
it.
No adware. We don't even need your name. Absolutely free. Just get on our mailing list.
Right now. You at your computer? Good. I know you're at your computer because you're on YouTube. Email us now. No excuse not to.
We're excited. Week 4 picks are in. It's going to be a big week, guys. We've told you this from the start of this video. It's going to be huge. And just allow us to do the work for you. Sit back and relax.
Spend your money wisely. You're going to win a lot. Spend it wisely. We win games. It is what we do, folks. Anything else, Max?
Success and nothing less, folks. Enjoy your weekend. Enjoy football. Email us on Monday. Get on the newsletter.
Another day, another dollar, folks. Good. I think we're going to have a